Let's get right to it. Bitmain is the $12 billion giant you've probably never heard of. In the shadows of the world's most recognizable tech titans, Bitmain quietly grew into a behemoth, shaping the very foundation of the cryptocurrency industry, while most people were still trying to figure out what Bitcoin even was. In the world of crypto, they didn't just play the game. They built the field, sold the gear, and charged you to enter. Imagine a company that not only sets the rules, but also supplies every player with the tools they need, all while collecting a fee at every step. That's the level of influence Bitmain achieved. At their peak, Bitmain was valued at more than some tech companies that have been around for decades. Their valuation soared past household names, making them a silent powerhouse in the global tech economy. While most people think crypto is about trading coins or meme tokens, the real power is in mining, the engine room of the blockchain. Mining is what keeps the entire system running, verifying transactions and securing the network. Bitmain dominates that engine room. Their machines are the heartbeat of countless mining operations, from small home setups to massive industrial farms. They saw the gold rush and decided to make the best pickaxes, ASIC miners, and sold billions of dollars worth. Instead of digging for gold themselves, they became the arms dealer of the digital gold rush, supplying the most advanced and efficient mining hardware on the planet. While everyone watched Bitcoin's price, Bitmain quietly built an empire, controlling the majority of the network's computing power. Their influence was so vast that they could sway the direction of the entire industry with a single decision. At one point, they had enough influence to theoretically attack the very network they supported. This level of control made them both a guardian and a potential threat to the blockchain's integrity. That's like the vault maker holding the master key to every bank. The trust and risk were enormous, and the entire crypto world watched Bitmain's every move with a mix of awe and anxiety. Bitmain isn't just a successful startup, they're a foundational pillar of the crypto world. Their innovations and business strategies have shaped the industry's landscape, influencing how mining is done across the globe. Think of them as the Intel of Bitcoin. Just as Intel powers the world's computers, Bitmain powers the blockchain, providing the essential hardware that keeps everything running. Their story is about Zhan spotting a problem. Mining was getting harder, and attacking it with unmatched speed and aggression. They didn't wait for someone else to solve it. They engineered their own solutions, outpacing competitors at every turn. This isn't just a tech story, it's a masterclass in entrepreneurial execution. Bitmain's founders combined technical genius with business savvy, turning a niche market into a multi-billion-dollar industry. And it all started with a simple idea. Sometimes the biggest revolutions begin with a single spark, a vision to do things better, faster and smarter. Build the best mining hardware and the world will beat a path to your door. Bitmain's relentless pursuit of innovation made them the go-to supplier for anyone serious about mining. That's how you become the $12 billion elephant in the room. Their impact is impossible to ignore, even if their name isn't on every headline. Let's see how they did it. The story of Bitmain is just getting started, and its lessons reach far beyond the world of crypto. Early 2010s, crypto was the Wild West. People mined Bitcoin on home computers, but as more joined, mining got harder and less profitable. The tools were becoming obsolete, and the market was desperate for a solution. The answer: ASICs, chips built for one thing, mining Bitcoin fast and efficiently. The idea was out there, but building these chips was risky, expensive, and required serious engineering. The opportunity was obvious, but only a few had the guts to go for it. The market needed a hero, someone to build the mining bazooka. Enter the ASIC era. It wasn't about inventing something new, but solving a massive, obvious pain point. The first to deliver would win everything. The stakes, sky high. The reward, industry dominance. The race was on. Meet Jihan Wu and Micree Zhan, the business brain and the engineering genius. Together, they would change the landscape of cryptocurrency mining forever, becoming the faces behind one of the most influential companies in the Bitcoin ecosystem. Jihan, a finance guy turned Bitcoin believer saw the market gap and knew how to build a brand. He understood the power of Bitcoin early on, recognizing its potential to disrupt traditional finance. With a sharp eye for opportunity, Jihan was determined to make his mark in this new digital frontier. Micree, a chip designer, was the technical wizard who could turn ASIC dreams into reality. His deep expertise in hardware engineering made him the perfect partner to tackle the complex challenges of building efficient mining machines from scratch. Jihan brought the vision, Micree brought the execution. Their skills complemented each other perfectly, creating a partnership built on trust, ambition, and a shared belief in the future of digital currency. In 2013, they founded Bitmain, pooled resources, and raced to build their first ASIC miner. The stakes were high and the competition was fierce, but they were determined to lead the pack. It wasn't easy. Chip design is expensive, and failure means millions lost. Every prototype was a gamble, and every setback threatened to end their dream before it began. But their partnership was the perfect blend of hustle and technical mastery. They worked long nights, solved impossible problems, and pushed each other to new heights. They believed in Bitcoin and their ability to out-engineer everyone else. Their relentless drive and unwavering faith in their mission set them apart from the rest. Their conviction fueled Bitmain's rocket ship. As the company grew, so did their ambition, propelling them to the forefront of the global mining industry. Result? The Antminer S1. This groundbreaking device would set a new standard for mining hardware, making Bitmain a household name in the crypto world. It wasn't just about hardware. It was about being first, best, and boldest. Their innovation inspired a new generation of entrepreneurs and engineers to dream bigger. That's how legends are made. Through vision, grit, and the courage to take risks, Jihan and Micree carved their names into the history of technology. Two guys, one vision, and a relentless drive to win. Their journey was just beginning, but their impact was already being felt around the world. That's the Bitmain origin story, a tale of ambition, innovation, and the unstoppable power of partnership. The Antminer S1 hit the market and changed everything. It wasn't just another piece of hardware, it was a turning point in the world of cryptocurrency mining, a product that would redefine what was possible for both individuals and the industry as a whole. It wasn't a small upgrade, it was a quantum leap. Reviewers and miners alike were stunned by the performance boost, calling it a revolution rather than an evolution. The S1 set a new standard, making previous mining rigs look obsolete overnight. GPU miners were left in the dust. The ASIC age had begun. Suddenly, the old ways of mining seemed slow and inefficient, and many hobbyists found themselves scrambling to keep up with the new pace. Bitmain's genius, they made mining powerful and easy. Their engineers didn't just focus on raw power, they focused on accessibility, making sure anyone could get started with minimal hassle. The S1 was plug and play, no more tangled wires or command lines. For the first time, setting up a miner was as simple as setting up a home appliance. This simplicity opened the doors to a much wider audience. Suddenly anyone could mine Bitcoin, not just tech geeks. Students, parents, and even retirees could join the mining rush from their living rooms, making Bitcoin more mainstream than ever before. Bitmain sold opportunity in a box, expanding their customer base overnight. The S1 became a must-have gadget, and demand soared as word spread about its ease of use and profitability. Aggressive pricing and user-friendly design created a network effect. More miners, stronger network, higher Bitcoin value. The S1 didn't just benefit its owners, it helped secure and grow the entire Bitcoin ecosystem. The S1 wasn't just a product, it was a strategic weapon. It gave Bitmain a massive edge over competitors, allowing them to shape the future of mining. It cemented Bitmain's dominance and funded their next innovations. The profits from the S1 fueled research and development, ensuring Bitmain stayed ahead in the race for mining supremacy. The war for hash rate had a new king. Competitors scrambled to catch up, but Bitmain's head start was undeniable. Bitmain wasn't just selling hardware, they were a shot at digital gold. For many, the S1 represented hope, ambition, and the possibility of striking it rich in the new digital frontier. and the world lined up to buy. The Antminer S1 became a symbol of a new era, and everyone wanted to be a part of it. So, what's inside an Antminer? Think of Bitcoin mining as a global lottery. Your machine guesses numbers at lightning speed. Antminers are packed with ASIC chips, each built for one job, running the SHA-256 hash function billions of times per second. The faster your hash rate, the better your odds of winning Bitcoin. Power efficiency is key. Lower electricity costs mean higher profits. Bitmain's edge, relentless innovation in speed and efficiency. Every new Antminer generation pushes the limits. Smaller chips, better cooling, more power. It's an arms race, and Bitmain has led the charge for years. That's the secret sauce behind their dominance. Let's talk money. Bitmain was profitable almost from day one. Customers funded their explosive growth. By 2018, they'd raised over $700 million and were pulling in billions in revenue. In just 6 months of 2018, they made $2.8 billion in revenue and $742 million in profit. At their peak, Bitmain was valued at up to $15 billion. Their fortunes rise and fall with the crypto market, but even in downturns, they're a dominant force. They built a global empire selling hardware, navigating supply chains, manufacturing, and distribution at scale. Bitmain proved you can build a tech unicorn by selling shovels in a digital gold rush. Their balance sheet is a monument to execution. No king rules unchallenged. Bitmain's main rival is MicroBT, founded by a former Bitmain engineer. MicroBT's Whatsminer series matches or beats Bitmain's specs, often at a lower price. The rivalry is fierce and personal, driving both companies to innovate faster. MicroBT's focus on reliability and performance has won them market share. For buyers, it's a toss-up. Bitmain has the brand, MicroBT has the workhorse reputation. This competition keeps prices down and tech moving forward. The mining throne is never secure. Reputation matters, especially when you're selling expensive gear online. On Trustpilot, Bitmain's reviews are mixed. Complaints about shipping delays and customer service are common. MicroBT, meanwhile, scores higher with praise for reliability and smoother purchases. The lesson: even the best product can't save you from bad support. Bitmain's rapid growth exposed cracks in their customer experience. MicroBT turned service into a competitive edge. In hardware, your support team is as important as your engineers. Brand loyalty is built or broken after the sale. What can you learn from Bitmain? First, solve a real painful problem. Don't chase fads. Second, execution beats ideas. Outwork and out-innovate everyone. Third, dominate a niche before expanding. Bitmain owned ASICs before branching out. Fourth, don't neglect the boring stuff. Logistics and customer service matter. Bitmain's story is both a blueprint and a warning. Build fast, but build strong. Find partners who complement your skills. Win your category, then expand. And never forget, your brand is every touch point, not just your product. Now go build.